Okay. I hope I have the fifth one, so this energy is still there. So just a couple of questions. Everyone is in a success trail, and topic for today is actually success research and career dynamics. So just a quick survey. How many of us here are actually professionals out here? Okay. Prospective entrepreneurs. Okay. Entrepreneurs. Serial entrepreneurs. And confused? Okay, so we'll try to discuss two schools of thoughts today and try to complement that with data science. And we all know that we all are actually in a race towards success, where we actually try to get as fast as we can towards the success line. So let's move forward. What's our goal? Being an entrepreneur is as simple as standing like this guy on a moving aircraft and trying to balance yourself. Or as simple as this guy who has passion. But it is possible. So we'll try to discuss two different schools of thoughts today. One would be entering as an infant entrepreneur, trying one after another series of venture until we get successful. Or on the other side, trying to approach the professional decorum, working for someone else for some years, and then trying to get benefit out of those systems and supply chains. We'll see how the number complements, and we'll also try to contradict both the school of thoughts, actually. So any guesses? Let's say if an infant entrepreneur who is a startup and who tries to implement his idea, what would be his success rate actually would be? Any guesses around? Less than 10%? 5%? 20%? So it's 18%. Okay. This means those who actually strive for the first time, their probability towards success is only 18%. This means 82% of the audience actually fails. And out of those 82% who fails, actually 9% again stand up in their own feet and tries to get determination to restart again, which is very low. And those who luckily got that determination, who faces external pressures, their own lack of will, rejuvenate back, retry, their probability towards success increases just 2%, which is 20%. There was a research by funders and funders. But those, and we would have seen these kind of people all around us, because I also do some radio shows, interview people, and I've seen actually as a mean median mode that it takes 3 to 4 successful ventures to get established. Am I right? Yes or no? Is this what we have been seeing around us? So we call those veterans as veteran entrepreneurs, those who have at least tried 3-4 times and got successful. On the other side, another school of thought is that you try to take the risk, try to minimize the risk, work for someone else for 7-8 years, being a professional, learn how the industry works, and then enter into that field as an entrepreneur. So it has both the trade-offs on the side. The research suggests that if you enter into a professional industry, then there are some other issues which you might see, and which would be that 82% people who work for someone else entering into a professional decorum turns out to be unsatisfied. And out of that 82% who are unsatisfied, 55% of those turn out to be job hoppers. This means their ultimate goal at the end of the day is to switch from one job to another, just to at the end the focus is to increase the net threshold, gross income, and they lost the idea of being creative. And there is a very famous quote which says, when a child is born, he is actually creative. When you ask him, what do you want to become? He'll say that I want to be data scientist, researcher, astronaut, which we even, in fact, sometimes dare to think and dream. But then he tries to go realistic, and then optimistic, and then cynical, and then we die indifferent. So do we need to die indifferent? We need to live a life which is creative and do what we love. Then the question comes up that is there any right age to start a career? So this is actually a very interesting graph in which we can see as early as 17, Mark Zuckerberg stands on 19th at age when he started up and made difference in world, taking his startup to the next level. And then we have at the age of 78, which is far off than retirement, chairman of Dell, who started his venture at the age of 78. And at every interval, you can see an entrepreneur getting born. So is there any right age? I put this question on the audience. So there was a discussion in between an elephant and a dog, and dog was asking elephant that, hey, are you still pregnant? Because it's been 18 months and I have given birth to a dozen of puppies 3 times and you still say that you are pregnant expecting a baby? So elephant thought for a while and she said that, hey, just a minute, wait. When my child will born and when she'll put first feet on the ground, the earth will feel it. Okay? And there will be a difference. So it doesn't matter how much time it takes for you to get your dream, but don't live your dream. And doesn't matter whether you take the first route as an infant entrepreneur, keep on trying, reaching your success line, or entering into a professional, but most important is do what you love, take the commercial advantage out, and win. That's what's all for today. Thank you very much for your time.